Hey everyone, it's Jamie from IndependenceStNola and Seasons from Ritual, and I'm just coming on here real quick to talk about the Zodiac Burns. I created them because I wanted people to be able to work with the elements in that certain zodiacal season. And it's important to know that there are many herbs and resins and different things you can use for each season. The ones that I gathered to put in the ones that I'm selling on the website are ones that I'm familiar with. They do differ from the ones that I put in the calendar. And the reason I did that is because there is no one right way or one right formula. And I really want to encourage you guys to start doing your own homework and looking into things and finding things that resonate with you in your heart when it comes to each season, whether it's the weather season or I want to say seasonal season or the zodiacal season. So let me talk a little bit about these burns. With them, they come in little pouches like this. Okay, and the reason they come in these kind of pouches because I want to be as eco-friendly as possible. And so with these pouches, they're tea bags. You can throw them away or burn them, and they're not going to make a lot of waste. And sometimes the burn will have a lot of plant matter and it'll look like this, but other times, the burn might only be like this much in the package because it would be something like this. This is the Capricorn burn, and it is more, the plant material in there broke down more, and then maybe there's more resins. It just depends. But the way you would work with the burn, and it's to be very intentional, so you would have to create an intentional space. I do suggest that you use a charcoal disc. The other way you could use the burn, you guys can crush them in your hands, smell them, hold them to your heart, but it's really just to ground you and get you into the season that is. And also it is to get you familiar with the different elements in the zodiac with the season and how you can use those with yourself even if you aren't that particular sign. So going back onto how to use it, you can also use it to dress a candle as well. You cannot smoke these, you cannot ingest these. That is not what they're for. So do not do that. Usually when you burn it on a charcoal disc, this is something you can get these little burners. There's ones that look like cauldrons. The main thing to remember is that you are lighting a piece of charcoal. It is going to hold its heat for a very long time. So do not discard that charcoal until you know for a fact it is not going to burn your house down. Okay, and also it's very important to put it in something that is going to hold heat. So, an ashtray may or may not work because you're putting a hot charcoal on there. Make sure you get something that is fireproof or burn proof. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just give you a suggestion on how to use the burn. So when you purchase a burn, it always comes with what season it is, and then it'll tell you, like this is for Scorpio, and it'll tell you it's a fixed water. So Scorpio is a fixed water sign. And then on the bottom, these are the attributes that I wanted to put in the burn that would help you or would help you or the person you give it to work with. And so one way you can do that is just read what it says with the word, I intend. So for Scorpio, I'm just going to read what it says and then read a way how you can make it for you. So with Scorpio, it's overcoming obstacles, death of old ways and ideas, transformation and prosperity may occur, strength, patience, banishing anger, dispels discord, restores vitality to your aura, helps you be present. And then underneath that it says you may use this to open a protected space to commute safely with the dead. Now, if you burn this, you will not start opening portals to communicate with the other side. That's not going to happen. the same time, if you are a practitioner who does actively practice in that, or sometimes practices in that, you can use the Scorpio burn to help aid in that by creating a safe space. Okay, but for the rest of us who aren't, then you can also use this just to really clear out those things that we were talking about. So one way you would use it would say, I'm using this Scorpio burn and I am intending it to help me overcome obstacles. I'm intending it to kill off old ways and ideas that no longer serve me. I am using this for transformation. So prosperity may occur. I'm calling in strength. I'm calling in patience. I'm banishing anger. I'm dispelling discord. I'm restoring vitality to my aura, and I'm using this to help me become present. And then you can say another little prayer with it and say, thank you. You can put your hand on your heart. You can say, so it is, you know, whatever you want to do to just keep filling this burn full of love and intention. And then you would light your charcoal disc. Well, first you would wash your hands and then perform the ceremony. And then you would light your charcoal disc, or you would sprinkle it on your candle to dress it, or you would say all those things and you would scratch it, you smell it and hold it to your heart, and you would just sit for a minute. And and meditate, resonate, but just be still. You can use it to then journal, or you can just use it and know that good things are happening and working with you because you set your intention, okay? If you put it on the disc, you're gonna obviously smell the different aromas. It is important for you guys to know that some of these just smell like burning herbs. Okay, some of them do have different resins, so they might have, or different herbs that are more fragrant than others, but some of them are just gonna smell like burning leaves. So I don't wanna bum you guys out if you were like, you're about to perfume your house, but some of it, you know, these are intentional. These are, you know, made with love and Reiki and intentions to help break things up, move things through, clear things out, call things in. So sometimes it just smells like leaves. Okay. But I really do enjoy these products. I use them. I work with them, and it's important to know that there's not tons of them. Like, this is like the Scorpio mix, you know. So I do grow these with what I have around my house, or I do harvest stuff from my friends. Sometimes I do order resins online because I don't have the resin, but I do want you to know that I do purposely and actively work with these, and if you feel like they could help you, then I hope you, you know, buy them and work with them as well. Of course, if you have any questions, just reach out. You guys can reach out via Instagram. You guys can also reach out via my email or get in touch with me over the website. So happy burning, everyone.